Hi friends, welcome back to Storytime. Today we're talking about fall and all the colors that we see around fall. But first, let's sing our hello song, which goes like this. Hello friends, it's time to say hello. Sing along with me, okay? Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, it's time to say hello. Hi everybody, welcome back to Storytime. And now we're going to sing a song called Autumn Leaves. Another word for fall is autumn. And we're going to sing the song together and move our fingers, okay? Autumn leaves are falling down, falling down, falling down. Autumn leaves are falling down, falling on the ground. Autumn leaves are whirling round, whirling round, whirling round. Autumn leaves are whirling down all over town. Autumn leaves are falling down, falling down, falling down. Autumn leaves are falling down all on the ground. Autumn leaves are whirling round, whirling round, whirling round. Autumn leaves are whirling round all over town. That was our first song, and now we have a book called Little Elliots Fall Friends. Little Elliot is a little elephant, and it looks like he's in the city. Little Elliot and his best friend Mouse loved living in the big city. But sometimes the city was too dirty, too loud, beep beep, and too busy. We need a vacation, said Mouse. Later that morning, Elliot and Mouse boarded a bus bound for the country. They could see the bright autumn leaves as the big city slowly disappeared behind them. And we start to see some of the fall colors like yellow, red, dark green, orange, and brown. Elliot and Mouse got off the bus and smelled the fresh air. Wow, said Elliot, the country is even bigger than the city. I'll race you up that hill, said Mouse. At the top of the hill, Elliot and Mouse could feel the breeze and the sunshine and the soft grass. Neither spoke for a long time. Then Elliot's stomach growled. I'm getting hungry, he said. Looks like there are some apple trees down there, said Mouse. The country is delicious, said Elliot. And fun, said Mouse. Let's play hide and seek. They're playing in the leaves and they're eating some delicious red apples. First, Mouse found Elliot hiding in a hollow log. Then Elliot found Mouse hiding behind in a pumpkin patch. Elliot picked the perfect hiding place. Mouse will never find me here, he thought, because looks like lots and lots of corn. And here's our scarecrow. Elliot was right. He waited and waited, but Mouse never came. He picked too good of a hiding spot. Where could Mouse be? Elliot thought. Everything was still. It was quiet, very still. Suddenly, Elliot smelled something delicious. Something that smelled so good must be worth looking for, he thought. And it looks like he found a pie on a windowsill. I found you, said Mouse, leaping from behind the pie. Mouse, said Elliot. When I couldn't find you, my new friends and I baked a cake. And I told them you would follow with your nose. Nobody knows me better, said Elliot. And Mouse's new friends are cow, horse, a dog, a piggy, and a chicken. Later, they all gathered for a fall feast. 2 new friends, said Mouse, and 2 new treats, said Elliot. That night, Elliot and Mouse nestled into the hay and took turns naming the stars until they both fell asleep. The end. That was Little Elliot, Fall Friends. And now we're going to sing another song called The Leaves on the Trees. And we have a few leaves that we're going to point to when we see the colors, okay? The leaves on the tree turn orange and red, orange and red, orange and red. The leaves on the tree turn orange and red all through the town. The leaves on the tree come tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. The leaves on the tree come tumbling down all over town. The leaves on the ground go swish, 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 swish. The leaves on the ground go swish, 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 all over town. The leaves on the tree turn orange and red, orange and red, orange and red. The leaves on the tree turn orange and red all through the town. The leaves on the tree come tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. The leaves on the tree come tumbling down all through the town. The leaves on the tree on the ground go swish, 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 swish. The leaves on the ground go swish, 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 all through the town. That was our second song, and now we have our second book, Bella's Fall Coat. And we see all those beautiful fall colors. I see red, I see yellow, I see orange, I see brown, and I see green. Bella's Fall Coat. Bella was little, but not as little as she used to be. Grandma Tisk Tisk, you're going to burst your buttons, girl. It's time for a new coat. Bella shook her head. No, Grams, this coat is my favorite. You made it for me and I wear it forever. Bella Marie, nothing lasts forever. Winter will be here soon. But whoosh, Bella was already outside. Bella twirled and whirled, she crinkled and crackled, she dove down deep and pop, pop back up. But when Grams jangled the lunch bell, Bella burst into the kitchen. Eek! Grams screamed, a leaf monster! Bella giggled, it's just me, Grams. Fall leaves are my favorites. Let's keep them forever. Well, I know a way we can keep them for a little while, said Grams. After lunch, Grams said, now, Bella, about that coat. But whiz, Bella was already outside. She picked and plucked, she stretched and reached, she crunched and munched. Grams, my coat has pockets big enough for a whole tree of apples, said Bella. Can we make an apple pie? My favorite. Said Grams. I'm sure we can make something with these. After supper, with warm apple tarts for dessert, Grams tried once more. Your coat, Bella, But zoom! Bella was already outside. She sneaked and snooped, she honked and whistled, she flapped and flew. Oh dear, said Grams. I'm afraid these wings have flapped their last flap. I was flying away with the geese. I wish they could stay forever, said Bella. Can you fix my coat? Let's see what I can do, said Grams. But now it's time for you to get ready for bed. Grams tugged Bella in tight. This little girl who wasn't so quite little fell asleep and dreamed of her favorites. Bright orange leaves, crisp, juicy apples, and soft white feathers. Meanwhile, Grams snipped and clipped, she pushed and pulled, she whirled and snored. The next morning, Bella awoke, her eyes filled with white flakes. "The first snow," said Bella. "Can I go out and play with it?" "Not in your old coat, you can't," said Gramps. "You couldn't fix it," said Bella, her eyes filling with tears. "No, kitten, I'm afraid you're going to have to wear this one instead." Bella slipped it on. She twirled and whirled. She stretched and flapped. She even found surprises in the deep, deep pockets. "Gramps, this is my new favorite coat. Thank you. I will wear it forever," Bella said. Her old coat drooping on a chair, sad and lonely. She picked it up. Gramps asked, "Where are you going?" But swoosh! Bella was already outside. "The coat fits her perfectly," said Gramps. "Of course, Bella. It's her favorite." The end. That was Bella's fall coat. And now we're going to count our 5 little leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all 5, so we can start counting. 5 little leaves in the tall, tall tree, as bright and pretty as can be. Along came the wind, woo, blowing all around, and one bright leaf fell to the ground. 4 little leaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the tall, tall tree, as bright and pretty as can be. Along came the wind, whoosh, blowing all around, and one bright leaf fell to the ground. 1, 2, 3. 3 little leaves in the tall, tall tree, as bright and pretty as can be. Along came the wind, whoosh, blowing all around, and one bright leaf fell to the ground. 1, 2. We have 2 left. 2 little leaves in the tall, tall tree, as bright and pretty as can be. Along came the wind, whoosh, 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 blowing all around, and one more pretty leaf fell to the ground. And all we have is our last leaf. 1, an orange leaf. 1 pretty leaf in the tall, tall tree, as bright and pretty as can be. Along came the wind, whoosh, blowing all around, and our last leaf fell to the ground. And now let's put them back up so we can get all 5 again. We have 1, our red leaf, 2, our yellow leaf, 3, our green leaf, 4, our light green leaf, and 5, our orange leaf. And those were our 5 little leaves, our last activity of our story time. But before we go, we have to sing our goodbye song. So sing along with me, and I'll see you next week for another story time. We're going to say goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Sing along with me, okay? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye, friends. I'll see you next week for another story time.